Yeah, for anybody who's looking to control the thermostat via the app on their cell phone while they're away from home, this would be the way to go, would be the Honeywell T10. Hey, I'm Phillip with Yarbrough & Sons, and today we're going to talk to you a little bit about thermostats. As you can see, we have a pretty strong thermostat game here at the shop. These are old thermostats that we've condemned over the years. No duplicates on the wall anywhere. We also have a couple of pretend thermostats here, like this one here. People often get frustrated when we try to adjust this. Looking at all the thermostats we have on the wall here, you can tell we've come a long way with the technology. Typically, a thermostat has a 5-year warranty as long as it's installed by a professional. To say they last 5 years, I'd say most do. A lot of them do have issues with switches getting stuck, contacts inside the thermostats getting stuck, or the buttons not reacting to touch before the 5-year warranty is up. We do replace quite a few thermostats throughout the year, whether that's based on pure malfunction of the thermostat or homeowner's preference. It is a very common service call. I would recommend a thermostat upgrade. If you want to keep it simple, then by all means you can go with the simple non-programmable. Most folks these days do want to transition into something a little bit more high-tech. You can have a basic programmable thermostat, which is just going to follow a program that you will set at the thermostat itself, and you can have a smart thermostat which can be connected via Wi-Fi to your phone. You can have an app to coincide with that thermostat, and you can have control from your cell phone wherever you may be. Right now I'm considering putting in the T10 Honeywell thermostat. This does come with a sensor, and the cool thing about this is that you'll have the thermostat mounted in the wall. So if we were to replace a thermostat, we would have this thermostat on the same place as the replaced thermostat. It also comes with an additional sensor that you can put in any room, and you can add up to 3 sensors to these. It comes with one standard, and it can take an average of where the sensors are at throughout the house. You can set one as a priority. You can also have a motion detected by whichever room has somebody actively in it. It's going to set that one automatically as the priority. Yeah, for anybody who's looking to control the thermostat via the app on their cell phone while they're away from home, this would be the way to go, would be the Honeywell T10. We see the most overall customer satisfaction with the Honeywell thermostats, and there's plenty of options just within the Honeywell brand alone. We also sell a White Rogers, a simple 1 heat, 1 cool, or we have a 2 heat, 1 cool White Rogers thermostat for heat pumps with electric backup heat. Or they could also be used in a dual fuel heat application where you have a gas heat to back up your heat pump instead of electric heat. Overall, homeowners who are looking for a thermostat upgrade, this would be our best recommendation, would be the Honeywell T10. The pros of a basic thermostat like I have at home is you just set it and you forget about it. There's no frills to go along with it. Wherever you set it, it's going to stay unless you have an issue. The cons of that is you don't have, like myself at home, I would like to wake up with it 68 degrees, but then it to heat up at 70 degrees, but I have to go manually do that every morning and risk waking everybody up walking through the hallway. With a smart thermostat, I could sleep at 65 degrees overnight, and then I could have it heat up to 70 at about 6 a.m. and by the time everybody else is getting up and around, it would be nice and warm for them. A lot of homeowners will ask if a smart thermostat can help with their utility bills. It can help. How significantly, I don't quite know. I know for me, you don't want a big swing in your temperature. You don't want to set it down to 62 and then expect it to catch up to 70 when you want it to be warm and let that be efficient, because you're going to have such a long run time. Typical thermostat installation is going to take about 30 minutes. You got some variables depending on how it's wired. A lot of older systems will have a 4-wire setup for a thermostat wire that could have been pulled in the 80s or 90s, and if you're going to upgrade to a smart thermostat, you're definitely going to have to pull a new strand to be able to have the appropriate amount of wires. It can be complicated. For somebody that's mechanically inclined, they may be able to figure it out, but if you don't really have much understanding of electrical or feel confident in doing that, I would definitely recommend letting a professional do it.